अरे वाइट कलर पर पड़ रहा है मेरा कैरेक्टर।
तेरे कैरेक्टर पे सवाल आ गया?
चुप करेंगे ही नहीं तो काय का सवाल उठाओगे तो ब्लैंक स्ट्रेट
रिकॉर्ड कर दिया ये पहला वाला। मजाक है यार।
अबे तो फिर ये बातचीत चल रही थी तो फिर
नहीं ये
record
सब
हो
नहीं
गया।
किया, ये सब नहीं किया। अब भी जस्ट चालू किया। तेरा कैरेक्टर पे बात है जब।
मेरे कैरेक्टर पे वहाँ सवाल उठ गया जो चरित्रहीन। नहीं भाई चरित्रहीन नहीं हूँ मैं।
चर्रू।
हाँ मतलब 300-500 का बॉडी काउंट है लेकिन चरित्रहीन नहीं।
ये कटसीन चल रहा है।
According to
तू
records,
बताएगा मेरे को।
this was
हाँ
a youth
साले गाना
correctional
गाते रहते हो मेरे
facility
कटसीन
until
के टाइम।
1962, when the
मैं भी
estate
गाऊंगा
was overtaken by an
जलेबी
obscure
भाई।
Soviet
ओहो
research fund, the Institute for Human Betterment.
Looks deserted.
The place was abandoned after a fire in '89. Then, only a few weeks ago, it was acquired by an anonymous investor using cryptocurrency. It has to be Lucas Gray.
He's here.
Be careful, 47. The breadcrumbs are almost too easy to follow. It could be a trap.
Not a trap. An invitation.
देवांग भाई
हाँ
कल डोरिटोस का एक बड़ा पैकेट लाया, वो खोलूं क्या या फिर छोटा पैकेट दही पापड़ी 2 ग्राम खोलूं?
साले मैं क्या
You've come a long way, 47.
रोटर का पैकेट बड़ा तो रहता है लेकिन
And
उसमें
even
मतलब
now,
ऐसा नहीं कि तू बहुत
You
ज्यादा हो
don't
जाए खाने के लिए।
remember.
चेक कर।
This place.
This was our prison, where Father trained us,
वो
shaped
कितना
us
छोटा है
into
इसमें
pillars
क्वांटिटी?
for providence.
Yeah, I
You
know.
don't remember. They ripped it
महंगी
out
चीजें
and
वैसी
wiped
रहती
it
हैं
away,
भाई।
but I
बाप में।
do.
सॉरी।
तो
I
आप सब
remember everything.
सब पूछते हैं मुझसे तू कौन देखते आई। हाँ yep.
You're a terrorist with
Whoa.
nothing to lose. You'd say anything.
I know it's difficult. You never miss your mark or
Tomb Raider
question your
भी है।
function, but we made a pact. You and I. Do this, and we both lose.
There was an incident. That boy,
Oh,
he died.
Taira.
He lived because of you. Don't you remember his name? You know this. Deep down, you know. What was his name?
Subject 6. Your name is Subject 6.
And what is our purpose?
To take them all down.
पे फटाके फोड़ रहे।
We were going to tear it all down. The Institute, Providence, everyone who'd ever hurt us. We failed. The partners
Yeah,
grew
our officer on the photo
paranoid,
ही नहीं
made
मिल
sure
रहा।
that Ortmeyer's children would never challenge them again. I'm the only one who got away unchanged. The only one left who remembers.
Ortmeyer was Providence.
Everything he did to us, everything he made us do. It all leads back to them.
I'm breaking more rules than I care to count, Mr. Gray. What's your play?
The partners hide behind the
यार
cloak
कभी-कभी
of
थोड़ा लगता है कि
anonymity.
साला
Only one man knows the
disappointment
true
नाम निकल जाए आखिरी
identities.
में।
Your client,
मतलब
the top controller, the
when
one they
everything
call
is
the
out
constant.
actually।
He
क्या?
is the key.
कभी-कभी लगता है
But he
disappointment
isn't
ना निकले।
So what am I missing?
Expectations इतनी ज्यादा
The
है
man
GTA
would
5
come
के
to
बाद।
the
हाँ वो
Institute.
तो है।
क्योंकि GTA 5 और
Man
मतलब
with a
4 के बाद
providence
5 इट वाज लाइक रिवॉल्यूशनरी
first
हाँ
क्योंकि 4
काफी
के ग्राफिक्स और
अल्ट्रा
5 के
एकदम
ग्राफिक्स जमीन आसमान का
if
फर्क
he's still
और
alive.
प्रोटैगनिस्ट
He's
तीन
our
तीन वो भी
way.
साइमल्टेनियसली खेल पा
You
रहे हो
don't know who he
ऑल ऑफ दैट
is.
स्टफ
हाँ
But 47
और
does.
स्टिल
और
मेनी
5
पीसीज
That's
लाइक
what this
अनेबल टू रन
reunion
इट।
is all
एग्जैक्टली
about.
हाँ
Show them.
तो
You're just
वही
gonna
अब
hand it over.
उतना हाई
Our
जंप
one bargaining
5
chip.
और 6 में शायद नहीं रहेगा
Olivia.
हाँ नहीं रहेगा ऑब्वियसली, ग्राफिक्स
Fine.
वाइज भी नहीं रहेगा, मतलब मे भी हो सकता है रे
47's
ट्रेसिंग तो
memory
अनेबल्ड
was
होगा ही
erased,
ऑब्वियसली।
irreversibly
हाँ
at the time.
वो तो रहेगा
But
करंट
after
टेक्नोलॉजी को तो
Ortmeyer's
यूटिलाइज
death,
कर ही
his
लेंगे
estate
हाँ
was acquired by
बट
the
वही
Ether
है कि करंट
Corporation.
टेक्नोलॉजी
And
इज
they
नॉट मच
made an antidote.
एडवांस्ड एज कंपेयर्ड टू GTA 5 के टाइम जो
हाँ
थी
नहीं नहीं, अब मैं बोल रहा कि अब इतने जल्दी
It's a long
एडवांसमेंट आ
shot,
जाएगा ना
I
तो
know.
पता भी नहीं चलेगा, मतलब जैसे
This is
सपोज
not how it
उन
works.
लोग ने
We
प्रिडिक्ट
don't
करके बनाया
just
कि 2 साल
join
के लिए
the
करेंगे।
revolution.
अब तू
ICA is
ये
neutral. We don't
प्रिडिक्ट नहीं कर
take
सकता कि
sides.
2 साल
I
का
hate
2
to
साल
break
में
it
ही
to
होगा,
you,
वो
lady,
1 साल में भी कर
but
सकते हैं वो
neutrality
लोग।
is a
सपोज
side. It's
ग्राफिक
the
कार्ड
side
रिलीज
of the
करना है,
status
वर्जन
quo.
रिलीज करना है।
People have died. Civilians. You align yourself with terrorists, murderers.
Sometimes
yeah.
even monsters serve
वो
a
भी चबा रहा
purpose.
है
Look,
Enough. You have a choice.
तुमको भी लेट जा रही क्या लगता
But
है
I made
नहीं नहीं,
mine a long time ago.
तो फिर बोलना
I
क्यों
will
बंद कर दिया
finish what I
खारा
started.
खारा था, बोल के बंद कर दिया।
खारा से यार
गाइस आज हमारे हिटमैन गेम प्ले के स्पॉन्सर है, ज़्यादा स्ट्रॉन्ग ऑर्डर थोड़ा है।
Subject
अभी वेट
47
ये सब कुछ रिकॉर्ड हो रहा है क्या हेलो
हाँ
was
हाँ
gifted
नहीं
of
भाई
all
अरे
my
यार
boys.
कॉन्फिडेंशियल
So you're the pick
म्यूट कर
of the
दो।
litter.
अब वो कट आउट कर देना साले
Tell me about the incident.
गांडू वो
The
निकालोगे मेरी
subject ran away. He and another boy. The instigator was punished accordingly. As were all the neighbors. My men did what needed to be done. It won't happen again. Bring your house in order, Doctor. You won't like the alternative.
ये फिर से चला देता हूँ, ऐड कर दूंगा। अबे कॉल आ गया तेरी। हेलो हेलो, हाँ बड़े होंगे, ठीक है ना, ठीक है खा लूँगा।
The only one left who remembers.
Ortmeyer was Providence.
Everything he did to us, everything he made us do. It all leads back to that.
I'm breaking more rules than I care to count, Mr. Gray. What's your play?
The partners hide behind a cloak of anonymity. Only one man knows their true identities. Your client, the top controller, the one they call the Constant. He is the key.
But he is untraceable. So what am I missing?
A man would come to the Institute. A man with a Providence pin. The first Constant. If we find him, if he's still alive, he's our way in.
You don't know who he even does. That's what this reunion is all about.
Show them.
You're just gonna hand it over. Our one bargaining chip.
Olivia.
Fine. 47's memory was erased, irreversibly at the time. But after Ortmeyer's death, his estate was acquired by the Ether Corporation. And they made an antidote.
It's a long shot, I know.
This is not how it works. We don't just join the revolution. ICA is neutral. We don't take sides.
I hate to break it to you, lady, but neutrality is a side. It's the side of the status quo.
People have died. Civilians. You align yourself with terrorists, murderers.
Sometimes even monsters serve a purpose.
Look,
Enough. You have a choice. But I made mine a long time ago. I will finish what I started.
Subject 47. Most gifted of all my boys. So you're the pick of the litter. Tell me about the incident. The subject ran away. He and another boy. The instigator was punished accordingly. As were all the neighbors. My men did what needed to be done. It won't happen again. Bring your house in order, Doctor. You won't like the alternative.
I remember who he is.
Devang bhai, what is your preferred sides with Doritos?
हैं?
Sides मतलब मेयोनीज या फिर वो like
अच्छा
चिली
डिप ऐसा बोल रहा
डिप या साइड्स एक ही बात है.
है. हाँ
हाँ
मेरे को साइड सुनाई दिया, मुझे
हाँ
लगा क्या
ओके.
बात कर. तो
Gentlemen,
honestly
let's
something
go over
spicy,
the
not
plan.
mayo.
The first
Definitely not mayo.
constant is
Tandoori
none
mayo.
other than Janus, the
Tandoori mayo
legendary
maybe,
Cold
that
War
can work.
spy master, a KGB
But
senior
the
officer
chili sauce, I mean
and head of the
Szechuan
6th
sauce
Special
maybe.
Branch at Lubyanka. Janus is a certified genius.
I never really
and
tried
expert of counterintelligence.
Szechuan, I mean
He retired from the KGB in
this
1988
Doritos
when
with
he
any
fell out
dip.
of favor with the Kremlin and defected to the US.
आजकल
Shortly
actually
after,
पता है
the
वो
Soviet Union collapsed.
बिंगो का एक आता है.
Now,
हाँ
it is unclear when
इंस्टामार्ट पे
Janus
देखना
stepped down
बिंगो
as the
के
constant.
नाचो.
Since 2004, he
उसमें
has
तो
been a
पीछे
resident
उसमें
of a quiet
अटैच रहता
community
है
in suburban Vermont. Mr.
और
Gray.
हैशे अटैच रहता
Right. So here's the catch.
Chili
As an elite
chutney
KGB
type.
agent, Janus
Oh,
was trained
nice
to
one.
withstand interrogation and
है.
torture.
और वो
No amount of pressure will
I think
force him to
उसमें MRP
disclose
में कुछ ज़्यादा ही
information
लिखा
he
है,
doesn't want
लेकिन
to.
इंस्टामार्ट में
Instead,
काफी
he
सस्ते
will
में
need to
मिलता है.
search his home for
50 का एक
clues.
पैकेट.
But if
Okay.
Providence learns of our presence, the game is up.
heavily
So
guided है बोल रहे हैं ये
from
लोग तो
Janus,
हर बार. अब देख
make
कैसे मारता हूँ
Providence
heavily
think
guided.
he was the real Shadow.
पूरी
गांड
लड़ाई.
में आता है.
Correct. I will file a false IC
अरे
report,
बाप रे.
claiming to have traced a number of calls from Janus's
क्या हो
house to
गया?
the
M4 दीदी.
institutions in Romania. The case will seem
Oh.
clear. Mr. Gray was only a figurehead. Janus was pulling the strings all along. And by eliminating him, we will have neutralized the militia once and for all.
However, for
assault
this
rifle मिल
subterfuge
गई
to
वो लोग.
work, you'll also need to deal with Janus's security detail. A Providence herald and former Secret Service agent by the name of Nolan Cassidy. Intel describes him as diligent and inquisitive, and we cannot risk that he contradicts our story to his employer.
Seems workable.
I certainly hope so. Everything depends on this next move, 47. You made this our fight. Now let's even the
मीडिया
playing
भी अब
field.
तो बिकाऊ हो गई. सच का झूठ, झूठ का सच लिखता. कोठे वाली से भी सस्ता में अब तो इनका ही नाम बिकता. रोज नया नया विवाद मिलेला. कंट्रोवर्सी के रेट मिलूगी, धर्मा देना डिबेट मिलूगी. सच बोलेगा तब मिलू 295 से करेगा तरक्की तो रेट मिलूगी.
256 GB SSD NVIDIA बोल रहा NVMe.
अरे मामा कल मेरे कलीग का,
बर्थडे.
कल नहीं बीच में मतलब वीक के किसी दिन
हाँ बट
उनकी
कॉन्फिडेंशियल कुछ नहीं रहना चाहिए. देख लो.
म्यूट कर सकता है बोला
Clifton
फिर.
Creek,
नहीं
Vermont.
कर
On
सकता
the
हूँ क्या? नहीं
surface,
मेरा इसका
a
स्ट्रीम का
picture
वॉल्यूम चला
perfect
जाएगा.
suburban town. Wide roads, golden maple trees and verdant lawns.
अबे खेल रहा हूँ करके नहीं तो
Most
वैसे खाली
residents
बैठ।
here are white-collar professionals, ranging from university
5
staff
मिनट होल्ड कर
to
10
government
मिनट।
employees.
Most, but not all. Janus's unpresuming home is protected by a host of bodyguards, and intel shows that the fragile former constant rarely leaves the property.
Nolan Cassidy, on the other hand, roams the neighborhood streets. A recent arrival, the dutiful Providence Herald is busy making threat assessments and settling in with his security team.
Now remember,
Yes,
this is
sir.
about more than just revenge.
लेकिन
Janus
I
is
got
the key
3080
to
उन
bring
लोगों के
down
पास किसी के मैं इकलौता
So
हूँ जिसको
get in there
3080 मिला
and
है
find
Nice है।
us.
for some reason,
Good
which is
luck.
very nice.
Oh, that is the reason तू ट्रिपल मॉनिटर चला सकता है।
3080 क्या है?
हाँ,
47.
लाइक उनको
I've
डेस्कटॉप
marked your
सेट
map with
चलता
several
लगता है।
points of interest.
More
बाकियों के
than
पास भी
Running
है
this mission
ट्रिपल
with very little upfront intel.
तो मतलब
But these
अपग्रेडेड ही होगा ना।
locations
2080 से भी चल जाता
हाँ
है।
हाँ
help
वही
you
वही
obtain the
2080।
information we need. Good luck.
2080 भी यहाँ पे है।
बेसिकली डेस्कटॉप वर्जन ऑफ ग्राफिक्स कार्ड लगता है मल्टीपल मॉनिटर चलाने के लिए, क्योंकि लैपटॉप से तू एक ही चला सकते हैं मॉनिटर।
हाँ, लैपटॉप का बात ही नहीं आती ना मामा,
हाँ,
लैपटॉप का कुछ उल्लेख ही नहीं है पूरे
उल्लेख।
That
वर्क
is
स्पेस
Nolan
में।
Cassidy,
सबके पीसी ही
former Secret Service agent and current Providence Herald. Cassidy is
2080
assigned
सुपर
to
है उसको
protect
बाजू वाली
Janus.
का। शादी है भाई उसकी, आज इनविटेशन भेजा उसने।
ओह,
थर्सडे को है लेकिन क्या कौन जाएगा?
दोनों को टपका सकते हो अभी, क्या नहीं देख लेगा।
Everything to spec here? Did you pass the latest tapes over to the house?
Yes, sir, I did. They're in a pile and are ready for review.
All right. We need a better setup. It's not ideal recording things from up there and then storing the tapes somewhere else.
I totally agree, sir. Though separating the tapes from the playback device is necessary in case someone gains access to the building. As you mentioned yourself, we can't let anyone know what we're doing up there.
You don't have to tell me. That? I know what I said.
Of course, Mr. Cassidy. I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it. I'm just annoyed with this setup.
Understood, sir. Sorry, sir, I can't let you through.
Everything looks good. Wow.
फक इट, नहा ही लूंगा भाई, दिमाग खराब।
I could have sworn. I'm sorry, you're gonna have to leave.
ओह,
Sir, I just
हेलो।
told you to move along. Smart move. If you don't move
नया
now,
नया
we're gonna have
विवाद
a
मिलेला।
problem. Thank you. I'm glad we don't have a problem.
पिया पिया तो बिकाऊ हो गई।
कौन एंगेज हो रहा है भाई? आ जाओ आ जाओ
एंगेजमेंट में बुलाया नहीं भाई, कैसी बात?
भाई। इधर हिटमैन में एंगेज हो गया, बंदे को ड्रॉप करना पड़ रहा है मेरे
भाई मेरा बस स्टॉप आएगा तो मुझे भी ड्रॉप कर देना भाई।
को। ओके भाई। साले तमाशा देखने आ गया तू? इधर इधर
इधर देखो, तमाशा दिखा दो। तमाशा को अच्छी मूवी बोल दिया,
अरे
तमाशा मूवी को बुरा बोल दिया।
अभी आगने जा।
हाँ मेरी जान।
पापा कहते हैं बड़ा नाम, बड़ा काम करे बेटा हमारा, नहीं बड़ा नाम करेगा बेटा हमारा। भाई क्या
पता
हो
नहीं
गया?
भाई, तेरे को ही नहीं पता, तेरे को बोला ही नहीं ना कभी पापा।
ओह नो।
अरे अरे कोई
बस
बात नहीं
गाना
भाई, मेरे बाप ने नहीं की।
बस गाना सुनते हुए आ गए, बड़े हो गए।
अब आमिर खान के बाप ने बोला होगा भाई,
A
हाँ
neighborhood
भाई
क्या
बोला
barbecue
होगा।
पता,
party. How suburban.
मुझे क्या
अमीर है भाई,
पता।
अमीर है,
My
पहले से ही
belly
अमीर है
is
वो।
rumbling a little.
लिटरली अमीर है भाई वो, लिटरली।
Looks like everyone's invited.
पढ़ा लिखा
Would
अमीर
be
है
a
भाई,
good
लिटरली।
time to coax some information
पढ़ा
out of
लिखा।
unsuspecting locals. But I find that once the food's been served and the beer flows
रोज नया
freely,
नया
people are
विवाद
more
मिलेला।
chatty. I think we'll return once the burgers are served.
All right, boss.
नहीं जाने दूंगा तेरे को साले।
जाने नहीं
देंगे तुझे,
तुझे।
जाने तुझे,
You need to back off now.
देंगे नहीं,
This is Nolan Cassidy.
चाहे
चाहे तुझको
तुझको
रब
रब,
बुला ले।
हम ना उससे डरने
Well,
हम
this
ना
वाले।
is
रब से
awkward.
डरने वाले।
एक ही बात मामा, रब उस हो गया ना, एक बार बोल दिया तो फिर से।
तू लिरिक्स बदल दिया क्या, तू गाना से लिरिक्स से, आई मीन मीनिंग से में तो।
हाँ
Seriously?
बट अगर फिट हो रहा है, कुछ चेंज नहीं हो रहा है तो ठीक ही है ना।
Or he can remove the hook.
तेरे गाना फिट होता है तो कुछ भी डाल दूंगा क्या?
हाँ
हाँ बोल के
You need
भाई
to
सब पर
back
लेके आ रहा
off
हूँ।
क्या
now.
लेके आ रहे हो? अच्छा सब। मैं बोला कंबल क्यों ला रहा है, मैं बोला ठंडी वंडी होंगी बैंगलोर।
कम
Man, you remove it and
तो
कम
ठंडी है तो गार्ड में डाल दोगे क्या कंबल?
mine your little business so fast. You'll be left on the street in your underwear wondering what the fuck happened.
अरे बाप।
Make
हेलो।
sure you do.
अबे नहीं जाने दूंगा बोला तेरे को ना, फिर क्यों जा रहा है? अरे सॉरी।
लगा ही था मेरे को ये पोस्ट आएगा, लग गई था मेरे को ये पोस्ट आएगा।
Hello there.
तेरे को उससे अलग होना पड़ेगा भाई।
अरे
ए मतलब ये बॉडीगार्ड घूम रहा है वो मैनेजर के साथ,
मादर चोद,
उसको बोल रहा
मादर चोद।
है।
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, me here. Just checking out a strange sound. Over.
That's how much money you have? That's how much money you have?
बस स्टॉप तक के जब पैदल जाता ना मैं,
हाँ
तो एक राइट साइड में एक घर है किसी का, जिसमें आउटर स्टेयर्स टू द टेरेस थोड़ी पूरी एक्सपोज है,
हाँ हाँ।
वॉल वगैरह नहीं है, तो उनके पास हस्की है,
ओह
मस्त दिखता रहता है।
प्यारा।
आज पहली बार उसका ओनर देखा।
ओह
जेलसी बोलते या
jealousy, 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 get the best of me. Look,
यस लिटरली भाई, लिटरली लिटरली।
I don't mean it. Always make
Did you review the mail?
always make the same mistakes, cause I'm bad at love. but you can't blame me for trying. You know I've been lying.
So Cassidy withholds Janus's outgoing mail. He might have written something considered confidential in the past. Might be worth a shot.
Command, I've got someone on the ground. Hold on.
अरे हाँ वो रायन रेनॉल्ड्स की पोस्ट देखी ना, नहीं ह्यू जैकमैन की थी, किसकी थी
पता नहीं।
वही सेम फोटो जो लीक हुई थी,
हाँ
उसने
हाँ।
बंदे को वही पोस्ट कर दी। जुलाई 26 को रिलीज हो रहा है।
कौन?
A letter from Janus to
Deadpool
someone
3.
called Zoe.
Oh.
It looks like a draft and is full of explicit descriptions of how unhappy Janus is with Zoe and her sister having been appointed chairwomen of the Ark Society. Huh. I've heard that name before. This is a good find, 47.
ठीक है ब्रो, यू कंटिन्यू, मैं खाना खाऊंगा आराम से
Okay, bye.
इस देखते हुए।
Nolan Cassidy is down. Good work, 47. Janus awaits your attention.
Together, you might know about it.
Can't say that I do.
Someone from Janus' security detail buried something in the frog habitat behind Cassidy's house. What could that possibly be?
If we uncovered Jimmy Hoffa's remains back there someday.
Okay.
जिसे ढूंढता हूँ मैं हर कहीं जो कहीं मिली मुझे है नहीं मुझे जिसके प्यार पे वो यकीन वो लड़की
Don't bring it with you. You can't
कहाँ.
just confiscate my property. I need it to get rid of an aggressively invasive mole in this poor old man's backyard.
Calm down, Demolition Man. Unless it's a flesh-eating mutant mole, you don't need explosives. We're gonna keep this thing.
मोल्स के लिए एक्सक्लूसिव लगा रहा हूँ.
Yeah, and stay out. Don't act so glad we speak the same language. This hair, don't get me wrong, but I hope we never meet again. That's it. One foot in front of the other, and goodbye forever. Hey, I've told you. Beat it. Now. Yeah, and stay out.
जीवन गया क्या तू? ओके ओके खाना खाना.
Oh yeah, the bird guy. I think he comes early. Chapter bird.
No, I'm trying to stop him. No, I think someone there is trying to help the old Peter stop as well. So if I throw this coffin nail, over the fence, it seems pointless. There's no reason for me to take the handle. He's already so close to kicking the bucket. I say, get off, then you're
Oh, yeah. So, the other day I accidentally asked Janus about that urn in the basement.
Haven't you learned anything yet? How long did it talk for?
Oh, can't really be sure. I zoned out eventually. It's not as bad as that time I used the gramophone inside the house, though. Man, that tune kicked off some old memories and some long-ass stories. He dragged me down to the basement and showed me all of his memorabilia.
You know how it works.
Interesting. Maybe you should try to spark some of those old stories, 47. Who knows what secrets Janus might reveal?
Well, I've learned my lesson, that's for sure.
Okay.
Thought I heard something. Checking it out. Over.
Janus. Cold. At last, the actions of the first constant catch up with him. Death feels like an easy way out for a man like Janus. Still.
Wait, that's not an ordinary resident of Whittleton Creek 47. This must be one of Cassidy's men working undercover. I suggest you keep an eye out for more of them.
Ah, hi there. Little bit of constructive criticism. You could use a mint. Oh, no way. Excuse me, sir.
You are right in my personal space right now.
Appreciate your support. Excuse me, sir. Are you a registered?
क्या भाई?
You know the exterminator guy who's working on that now? Everything goes Roscoe, huh?
We've got a lot of very sensitive wildlife in the area.
भाई वो देखो खोलने का क्या बोलते हैं?
Excuse me, sir.
स्टैश्ड आइटम ढूंढना भाई यार.
Excuse me, sir. Are you a registered voter? Have a fly.
A cigar box with a few cigars and a note inside. Well, this is very interesting. The note indicates that the box was given to Janus by the Constant, as per tradition, he writes. This could mean the Constant and Janus meet up on a regular basis. Excellent find.
What? An apology would be in order, I think.
Huh, sorry.
Hey, wouldn't you like to come out to the stand and join us, giving away all these wonderful muffins?
Oh, I'd love to, my darling, but I've got to do some sewing. Janus has a dressing gown that needs a few touch-ups, and he's getting anxious. Apparently, he needs it for something soon.
You seem to have so many
robe
things
for
going on,
Janus.
Mrs. West.
What could he need that
I
for?
don't know how you find the time.
Well, when you're retired, you can get an astonishing amount of things done. Ah, James. How's it going out there at the muffin stand?
Just fine, Mrs. West. They're moving fast. One guy out there in particular seems to really like them. He's not a local fellow.
Oh, that's nice. Are there enough cakes, or do I need to make more? I can always make more.
Well, honestly, he's wolfing them down at an impressive pace. But he's gonna take a break at some point. Yeah, I guess it wouldn't hurt to make some more.
All right, my darling. Thank you.
Up on your feet again, my friend. You're okay. Do we have a description of the suspect?
I don't have that information. I'm sorry.
Come on, you copy? Yeah, I think you're fine. Try and get up. What does he look like?
ceremonial robe of some sort with a note from Janus attached. The note is interesting. Janus has asked Helen to do a few repairs on the robe before he leaves for his annual trip. He even put a date there. This is valuable information, 47. Good work, 47. We now know Janus is meeting with the Constant at an event related to the Ark Society. And we have an approximate date as well. I think that's all we're going to get.
We're close to the finish line. It's time to end this.
अरे मत कर भाई, सेव मत कर। आंटी को मार ही दिया भाई बेहोश की। बस स्टॉप। अलविदा अलविदा अलविदा। क्या हो गया भाई? वाईफाई नहीं चाहता क्या तू? रिचार्ज खत्म झाला का वाईफायचा? बघतो उद्या। फेच वेच कर रहा है भाई, तू जा मत कर।